mlango huwezi kuzuia, lazima utafunguka. Wakati wa Mungu kumpata kila mtu. Ngoja, 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 usichoke ngoja. Back to my channel. This is Chosen One Testimony and I am CLEMENT. Today I am so excited for this video. So, okay, when I was actually trying to put it together, my son started playing that song and he loves it so much. And apparently, it's just exactly what I wanted to talk about today. So, I'm feeling psyched up. Anyway, so let's get down to it. So, just the other day, I think like 2 days ago, I got a text from a friend of mine, Grace. Yeah. So, she texted me, and what the text, okay, it's this long text that go forward, I bet. So the text was talking about like if things are not really working out for you, and it was also talking about wrong assumptions. Like we have wrong assumptions in life, and so it had 3 stories. So the first one was about a man who was walking along a road somewhere, and then he met an old-time friend. I think they were schoolmates, maybe in high school or something. And this friend of his, like the one that he has met, was driving a very posh car, you know, like those big, expensive, beautiful cars. And by the time they were parting, like he went home feeling like, what am I even doing with my life? Like my friend is, you know, like he has a big car, you know. And then there was also this other lady who was complaining to the husband that, you know, like she was saying, why don't you always open the car door, the car door for me, like mbona unifunguliangi gari, you know, because she noticed that her friend's husband usually opens the door for her, but her husband apparently never does that for her. So like she wanted to have the same thing. So she was asking like, why don't you ever do that for me? Like my friends have their husbands opening doors for them, you know, but you don't ever open the door for me. And then again, there was also this other lady who went to visit an all-time friend who had 3 children. And apparently this lady that had gone to visit the friend did not have any children. And this friend that she had gone to visit had 3. And so what the story was the message was trying to say that all these people had wrong assumptions, because the first one did not know that the one that was driving the car was actually a driver. He did not own the car. The second person, the problem was the car of her friend's car had a problem. Like you could only open the passenger's door from outside. You could not open it from the inside because it was broken. And the other person, the other lady who did not have a child, who was like, she felt like she was not like woman enough because she did have children. She did not know that the friend, only one of those 3 children was her biological child. And and that child only had 1 year to live because I think she had brain tumor or cancer or something, and the other 2 were adopted. So like it was trying to say that most of the times when we feel like people are doing better than us, we have wrong assumptions because you don't even know what the situation is like, you know. Like you just see someone is doing well and you're already feeling like you are not good enough or worth it. Like you're not even worthy of anything because you feel like, you know, you're not doing as well as someone else is or as well as you wanted to. And then it was also talking about like most times we see the people, our equals, maybe like people who we are at the same age range, you see that they're having successful careers, they're getting married, they're getting children, they're getting jobs, you know, they're moving out to their own houses, they are doing well in their endeavors, you know, like things are just working so well for them. But for you, things are not really working out. But we also forget that the same age that we are in, there are some people of our same age who are already dead. They're somewhere in the hospitals, like they're just so sick, they can't even do anything on their own. There are some that are homeless, they don't have food, they don't have a roof over their heads, they don't have clothes, they don't have shoes, some don't even have feet, like they're disabled. Some are just, like people are just unfortunate. Sometimes, you know, we tend to see people who are doing better than us and we think that we are not really doing well, and we forget that there are people who are even worse off than we are. And we even forget to be grateful for the little that we have, because some people of our age don't even have parents, they're orphans. You have a family, you have parents who love you, you have friends who care for you, you have maybe your children. As much as you may not have everything that you want, you have the basics in life which are important. And there are some people out there that would really love to have what you have, but you do not really see that. You don't really see it that way, so you may not really be appreciative of what you have. And so the last part of that text was emphasizing how we should learn to be grateful for the little that we have, how we should learn to, you know, not be quick to assume things, and to know that in life everybody has their own timing. because maybe some people's successes come so quick and last shortly. Some people take a long time to get successful and they become, like that, the real thing, the real thing. But like, you should just learn to be grateful for what you have. Learn to appreciate your friends when they succeed, when they're doing well. Don't be jealous. Like, just be happy for them, encourage them, be there for them, and also know that things are also going to work out for you at your own time, because the Bible says that God makes everything beautiful in its own time. If things rush, they will not be well, like they won't be as beautiful as they should have been. So like, if you learn to be patient and wait on God's timing, like, he's just going to make everything beautiful for you the way he intended it to be. And also it was talking about us knowing that God has a good plan for us. Like, he tells us in Jeremiah 29:11 that, for I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Like, if you know that God has a plan for you, no matter what comes your way, no matter how bad things may be right now, you know that he has a plan. Because a plan is not something carrot, it's you plan for, you always plan ahead. So like, if you know that he has a good plan for you, so that means your future, your tomorrow is going to be amazing. And you should just learn to trust in him, trust in the process, just be patient and let him do his thing. And then also in Matthew, I think it was 6:33 or something, where it tells us that don't be anxious about anything, but in everything with prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, make your request known to God, and his peace that surpasses all human understanding will guard your hearts and your minds in Jesus Christ. Like, no matter what you're going through, just learn to trust in God and surrender everything to him in prayer. And whenever you're praying, remember to be thankful for what you have. Always remember to, like, be grateful, because if you're grateful, like, you attract even better things. But if you're not, like, it's easy to tell between people who are grateful and those who are not. And most times those who are grateful usually get better and more stuff. I mean, I think it's a life logic that anyone can understand. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I know you get what I'm trying to say. But anyway, that's all I had. I think, like, that message really, it really pumped me up, thinking about us, being patient and waiting on God's timing, and just being patient with his plan for us, believing in him, like, trusting the process, and being grateful for the little that you have while anticipating for more, always praying for what you want. Because, okay, the Bible tells us that seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all else will be added unto you. All else includes everything. A car, if you want a car, a house, a wife or a husband, a child, a job, a promotion. You want to have a successful career. You want to travel the world, like some of us want to. Like, all these things will be added unto you. You want like, you just want an amazing wedding. That is all these things. All these things includes that. Like, everything that you want in life is included in all these things. So if you seek God and his righteousness, seek his kingdom and his righteousness, like, you pursue his heart, pursue his will, seek him day and night, like, diligently. Be a person that pursues the heart of, okay, like, well, I'm going too far. But what I was trying to say, let me just narrow it down to what I was trying to say is, let us learn to be grateful, trust in God's timing, trust in the process, be patient, be grateful for the little that you have, and seek his kingdom and his righteousness, so that we can have every other thing added unto us. I think I can have my wrap up there. So I hope you guys are going to have a good day, good week. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Na usichoke kungoja, subiri. God's timing. When it comes, nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop God's time when it comes. So all the best. And may God bless you. I love you. Have an amazing time. Be blessed. Bye. Bye.